But I gotta wear on a game. I gotta wear on a pussy ass game. But when you wanna fuck me, you won't get on this game.
Bro.
Do you? This shit still hurts. Stabbed over.
They sleeping?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte at rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup.
Hey, you want to feel hot sauce?
As it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Damn, it's raining.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Young wasting no time, right to the air. And his first look is incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Yeah. Or a hot pocket.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard.
My time.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try and run here with Brooks. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Yeah.
Running the toss to Brooks here. He's trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Panthers at 3-4 on the year coming into play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Boogie.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
You You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Boogie?
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Now they'll change things up. Here's Penix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll throw with Penix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
Come on, 76. You right there, fam.
They're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does its job, takes it away, turns over the offense. He'll pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot in the end zone, because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 70. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point forthcoming. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Straight ahead.
Yes, sir.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. His throw, a good one, and it's caught. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Here is Young.
Oh, wow.
Looking left side, and It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Drill 52. Ready. Yellow 43.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
That's it.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Throwing on second and long. Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier again. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Young. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Yellow 22. Needle blue. 6. Mega.
The play fake. Now Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Now a give to Brooks running right. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Now Young.
Come on, 22. Come on, man. You just saying that, bro.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And it makes the score 21-10. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looking to throw, Penix. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
2nd and goal from the 1. Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack and to stop him short of the first. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Yellow, 43.
Final play of the half, Young. And a quick throw there is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. Got to keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
It's sticky.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 137 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And now room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And looking to throw, Penix.
No way.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over
Crazy.
at their own 30-yard line.
That's crazy.
So it was a drive
Good
that had
drive
real
going
promise
too.
here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that
Good
was the
drive
position
going
you
too.
wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
You gotta do one.
Ready, ready. Striker, 3-3. Drop it, 6.
Following the interception, Young. Now
Yes.
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
It's Young off play action.
Rookie. Gimme.
Incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing, Young. He'll try and do this himself.
No way he got that off.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Again, it's Robinson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. To the air, Penix. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Derek Brown coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Are you fucking kidding me? That shit was on the outside of the line by like 2 fucking inches. Ain't no fucking way.
This is always a tricky angle for a right-footed kicker because he's trying to draw it to the center of the uprights, but instead he pushes it to the right, and it's no good.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a
damn, AJ, what the fuck?
Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Young now. Now he's going to step up and run.
Bookie, thank you.
He's intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Somebody.
Penix.
Yeah, like they called our phone or something.
It's Washington. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in a yard.
And nobody tell us nothing.
2nd and 1. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, I gotta go with what I know. This nigga said.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Robinson up the middle. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Young going to give to Brooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And the defense there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
See, if I click off on Mr. Right, he gonna come right here.
He's going to look deep.
Can I get one, Leonard? A bookie. Sorry, good defense.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
I'm gonna send that heater.
Young in the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Set, ready. Red, 30, ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Third down and 13. Penix working out of the gun here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
I want to try some shit just because I know I can try it.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
That right there.
That's complete. Touchdown.
That right there. Good free ball to the outside.
Parker Washington, 31 yards. And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on.
I got Penix. And then I got the backup from UCLA. That's my backup.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
I ain't using him yet because Penix is 86 overall. He's 27.
Bailey now to kick it
So
away after
I'm going to play this full year with him, and then I'm going to trade him. And he'll be 28. And he'll be like a 9.
You could probably get him for a good like
Yeah, nah, better than that. He's 28 here. He's going to be like a 93 overall. He's 86 right now. By the time the season ends, he's going to be like a 93. 94.
This lopsided affair.
What? Third to second?
I could get the second
This Carolina offense has the line ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, my team really solid everywhere across. Like, I really don't need anything. I mean, I can get better people. That's what I can say. I don't really need nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I got 2 rookies in that slot corner right now. So I'm building them up. They hitting devs. So I'm building them up. And then, you know what I'm saying? My D-line go crazy. Oh, shit. My D-line go crazy. Like, I got 3 people on my D-line that's one X factor, 2-star. I just traded for Jack Sawyer because I had Fisk, but he 27. He was an 87 overall, but Fisk is 83. So and he younger, so I'm straight. Sure, I'm straight because he younger. He only 23, and he had 83 overall already. By the end of the season, he's like a 90 overall. Or beginning of the next season, he's like a 90 overall. Like, my team I'm really solid. I pick up a key big players in this draft right here.
See something on film when posed to try something
Like my receiver's solid. I don't need nothing at receiver. I could just go get some faster receivers. Running back, good on that.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
I can go get offensive lineman. That's what I can go get. I need to improve on that.
Coming up next week. Appears they're going to go that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
Okay.
Gain of 3, second down.
That's it. That's what you want.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I'm straight.
Just keep that clock ticking.
If we play how we supposed to play,
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
and then me having Bijan in the player of the week down there every week, that shit be helping the nigga out.
They are in need of
Get plus 1
yards
throwing
here.
Kyle
They
Penix
hope to
every
move the
damn time.
chains. On third down, Robinson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. 2 yards.
Yeah,
on the
Bijan go
pickup
crazy.
there. It's 4th down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see
Brian, hit
division
you back.
games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up.
So 11 for 14.
Big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
7 for 19, 3-6.
So for Atlanta, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back
And I
at
got
it
a bye week
again.
next week.
Meanwhile,
19 for 159, 2
they
touchdowns.
fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5.
It was raining, so I ain't really had to
And
do
they'll get a
nothing.
chance to redeem
They just
themselves
was getting
next
over
week
for
at
it.
home against